better get ready. Oh no.
Hello and welcome to Qadash Farm, where we believe that preparation is the key to reparations. Well, I'm going to take you along with me today, and we're going to ask the question, are you truly prepared? And we're going to give you some examples. So, last night we had a very strong hailstorm. Winds up to 70 miles an hour is what it was reported. I'm going to take you along with me and look at some of the damage. We're going to start today with our cleanup. We are looking at water leakage in our sanctuary, where we had a pretty significant downpour of rain, and so I am going to have to get to it. I'm going to have to get to mopping it up, drying it as best I can, and then we'll move on and show you some of the other damage. And we're just going around the property assessing the damage that happened last night in the hailstorm, in the windstorm. This is probably the most rain damage or water damage we received, but I'm going to show you some of the other damage that happened to the property as we go around, just assessing things, looking at were we really prepared for this, how do we prepare for the next storm, and how do we get some of these things fixed. Just go along with me today. As you can see, we got a few fans set up. To dry out the wet areas that I mopped out. So hopefully that will work for the wet areas here inside the sanctuary. So let's go outside and take a look and see. Let's see what's going on outside. All right, we're outside the sanctuary, and here you can see we probably have our mulch up too high, which when it fills up with water, the water leaks to the inside. But as you can see right here on this side of the building is where we had, right by the door, we had this porta potty, which is serviced by a third party, and right now I gotta call into that third party to come and put this porta potty, which the wind blew to this spot, which it was over there on the side of the building by the door. So we have to get that back over there, get it cleaned out and ready for service tomorrow. So that is being taken care of by a third party, site sanitation. So I gotta call in. I don't have to really worry about that. So hopefully they make it in today and get that taken care of for me. So in that regard, we were prepared. And don't let me forget our sign. There was a sign that had our ministry here that oh man, I'm gonna have to come back here. Hopefully our sign is under this porta potty. If not, it could be, well, the wind was blowing from the door, so it could be anywhere back in that pasture. So hopefully the sign, we pray that the sign is under there, but that's bent up. I'm gonna have to get that taken care of here and get that pulled out of the ground. I think it's bent at the bottom, but that's just a little damage from the wind blowing this porta potty onto the front of our sanctuary. So let's go take a look at some of the other damage. On the way back, I found this shingle down, so it looks like we may have some roof damage. So I have to take a look at the roof. That might be another phone call that I have to make. We'll talk about that more later. Well, I apologize for the wind, but as we're out here assessing the hens and the chicken coop and the run, we can see that the wind did some damage on our tarp here. So this provides shade. You know, it's starting to get really warm down here in Texas, so gotta replace that. Wasn't really prepared, but you see it's kind of hanging on by a hook and a prayer. So you see over there, kind of blew my stack of worn down pallets. Got to put that back up together, get ready to burn that. That'll be a burn pile. But let's see if our hens even laid eggs. Well, we got some hens still laying. Well, she took off. So let's see. All right, no problem laying eggs despite the wind damage and the branches flying up against the coop that probably woke them up. So we got to get all this cleaned up and straightened up. Let's on to the next. Well, for everyone that supports Qadash Farm and follows the channel, you know that we put up this little space for our Australian Shepherd, and you can see, even though I had it staked down, the doghouse set right here, and this morning it's over there. Right, girl? Right? How did you, I hope you weren't in it when the wind moved it, stake down from this spot to that spot. We gotta fix that back. You know, animals are about routines. All right, so we're heading out to the pasture, and this had the dog going crazy. The horses did not know what was going on, but I'm not sure if our insurance will even cover it. But we used to have a barn. We used to have a shelter where the animals could come for safety. And we woke up this morning and the roof is flipped upside down in the pasture. Now look, this is steel. This is steel, heavy steel, and it was supposed to be attached to those beams, and those beams are intact, but whatever was securing this, I mean, 50 men couldn't flip it back up 8 feet in the air. So our horses, when the sun rose, our horses was like, what is going on? How in the world, and what is this land? Look at the back, totally destroyed. Just total destruction. Now you guys can tell me in the comments what I can do and who and what covers it. And I mean, this looks like I'm gonna have to totally repair. These beams going straight. Everything's bent up, flipped up. So this is one of the major disasters that hit us last night. On to the next. So as always, get outside, get your hands dirty. A closed mouth don't get fed, and you can't expect something by doing nothing. Until we see each other again, or you see me, y'all bless.
You gotta get ready.